Hello, YouTube. YouTube. Okay, we're back. Okay, so this is, of course, you see the stream. The title of the stream is I am this is a live to edit for later to chop up. So welcome in. I'm gonna like restart in the middle of this. So it's gonna be like a little bit of a long live because I got a little bit of coverage I want to cover. We're gonna be covering I was gonna do, y'all, I was gonna cover. I wanted to cover, I really wanted to cover Funky and Tamar. Okay. Hold on. Let me. Oh, y'all. Let me. You know what? The bad part about it is I had when it got me some new headsets, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to act no more. All right. So yeah. All right. Here we go. So I had wanted to cover um um Funky and Tamar, but and do of lighter things. I just really had the heart to really want to cover um. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that background. That's bad. I'm gonna get. That's why I can't keep my videos always getting messed up. But due to light of the things going on in Minnesota, I just want to go ahead and cover my my views on Minnesota and the Somali community. So that's what I'm gonna kind of start on. So I was waiting for this last video to download, and I was actually loading up, trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do my TikTok. Actually, my TikTok is connected to this thing. I just don't know how to really go back and do that. So yeah, I'm gonna cover yeah, that's what I'm gonna be covering. That's what I'm gonna cover. So I'm gonna cover that. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it for a few minutes. And then I'll chop it up and put it in one solid video. Um so you'll see it my hashtags. I have to do like hashtags and stuff like this. So I'm gonna go over not a lot of the coverage on on Minnesota. I'm saying like Somalia, okay? But yes, it's still. But I'm not gonna, but it's gonna be just probably like a lot of reaction videos. So anyway, let me see if this last video downloaded. Let me see if this last video downloaded because um it really it boggles me a little bit um of some of the stuff that like today I am such a person where um I I love the view. I watch the view, I love the view. But today was a day where they just like the view just really just they just I don't know. I don't know. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but for right now, this is what we finna do. So anyway, we finna get into this. I'm gonna like actually do like a restart. I just wanna come do the live with you all because I got my headset fixed. Well, I actually I went to let me tell you what I went to. Oh yeah. If you're seeing this live or come across this live later on, or if you're here, welcome. I am Tank. Welcome to Tank Talks TV. One, here we discuss all things that I am very unapologetic about who I am, and you should be the fuck too. So we're gonna get into a few things. Yes, the video did download. It did do right. So um shout out to all the new subs. Shout out to the likes. I am almost to a certain point of I guess like getting close to monetization, which is cool. I really ooh, excuse me, got a little gas. I want to get there, of course, but it really wasn't a big issue, anything like that. But shout out to the Messy Sweet Spot, my sister Gigi. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to her, it's like, what I'm saying, this is something I know I want to do anyway. I've always been doing it. But to go this route is also good too. So yeah, that's that. But we got a good bit of stuff though. When I get started, y'all gonna trip out. Y'all gonna trip. Y'all is finna trip. I don't know how TikTok is gonna roll, but it's cool. I'm just not used to TikTok like that, y'all. I got one more video downloading. Hopefully y'all day was good. Um, you know. But yes. I'm just distraught, y'all. That's why I'm trying to wait. I want to come chill with my people because um Oh yeah, and so let me tell you something. So I love like of course I want to say I get comments in my shorts too. So you can see my shorts. I do a lot I line up like a lot of funny shorts. So just when I find stuff, I just love funny shorts. So anyway, um, it was a video of a cat whooping down this dog and this husky and this other dog or whatever. And so, I just made like a comical skit with it, whatever, like some short. And I was like, is it AI? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like these days with getting what AI is so damn good. You don't know what the fuck you're looking at anyway. So you gotta be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Cause they'll set you up like they set up Tasha K. They'll set you up like they set up Balago. Hey, you out here giving out false hope and false information. Okay, so let me see if it downloaded. Let's see if it's done. Um, yep. Well, no, it's almost there. Cause I really don't want to start until so. I'm gonna do. Let's test out. So this is some of the what I've been working on for background. So this is gonna be one of the titles that you know take it over Minnesota. We're gonna cover that, and then we're gonna cover um foundational Black Americans, what some of our feelings are about it, and then I'm gonna slide in my feelings about Twin Cities or whatever, and then we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna go over. You see this right here. I'm gonna go over this lady, y'all. Now the blogger that covered it, I'm not so much of a fan of his. You know what I'm saying? But as we always say, two things can be right at the same damn time. You still can be an ignorant piece of shit, but you still could be right in this moment. Kind of how I feel about Trump, you know. So people gonna get mad at me. People gonna be mad. People gonna be mad. Let me make sure this last video is done so we can get started. Then I can chop up for later on. Actually, I got to go back and do a sound check while I'm here. The reason why I'm doing my live too is that I'm trying to learn how to get damn, that video still uploading. I'm trying to learn how to get trying to get my hours for streaming. So that's why I'm gonna come and do this and I chop up the thing. But actually my this right here doesn't do really a lot of justice at times. I guess until I just start growing a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? But right now we almost at 9,000. Praise the Lord, I'm free, no longer bound. So we ain't got no culture. That is our culture. We got greens, we got cornbread, we got cotton bitch. We are culture. The fuck? The world follows us. How dare you insult us? It's on my heart. I'm ready to cuss their asses out. Let me do a sound check. Um, why I do a sound check. Um, hello, um, TikToker. Praise the Lord. Mm, excuse me for one moment. I gotta cut this off for a second, y'all. My heart is just dead. I like this little thing in my ear. It's like I can hear myself on the mic a little bit now. Like I don't. It's such a blessing. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, that's my grandma and me. That's Annie Sue. Praise the Lord. Oh, 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 oh. Mm. Okay, y'all, I gotta do a little sound check. 1 minute and check this. All right, it works. Look, that about to come a beat. All right, I'll go back to this. All right, y'all. So let's get ready to start. I think I'm gonna cut well TikTok. I guess I don't know. Well, no. We're not gonna do that. I can do chop up videos for TikTok, but shout out to TikTok before I get started. I to see me on YouTube. I am Tank Talks TV one on YouTube. I am live. I'm finna cover Minnesota, Tim Walls, Ilhan Omar. I'm gonna cover that right quick, and then at the end, because I have like a fleet of like a little bit of coverage, um, and then after that, I'm gonna cover like a little bit of Tamar and Funky. And so, if you want to come on over to, you know, YouTube, come on over. See y'all later. Okay, y'all. All right, we are good to go. My sound is working. Let me make sure the last video uploaded. Hello. I'm gonna chop this up. If you're watching the live, back, the video will be uploaded. I just want to come chill with my peoples, let y'all see what I be doing sometimes. I don't be doing nothing. I'm trying to get my motherfucking YouTube to work right. I mean TikTok to work right. But it be tripping. But then I don't be knowing what you can do on TikTok like that. I know I can do on YouTube. I'm learning. I know I can smoke, mind my business or whatever. Long as I don't say like, I be following the trend where people be like eight great whatever this and that eight that eight, so I know that trend, so I try my best to keep up with that part. Now it says 100%. I don't know. It says 100%. You better be 100%. I'm gonna go out of this one. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and see if it came. Scoot down. Yeah, we are in the building. Y'all, wait. I think this right here probably gonna be maybe like a 30, 40 minute thing. And I think that's why I'm glad I'm doing it on my computer. Because, baby, baby, thanks for shaking the horn. Damn, dude. I mean, why? Wouldn't it be in there though? It's not in there. Because I need that one. I want that Pacific video, y'all. I don't get no fucks. I want that video before I start. It's worth having. Because it kind of goes with everything that I'm saying tonight, or whenever you see this video. Sorry if you came in and you caught all the 15-20 minutes of saga in the beginning, because you should just jump right into the shit. But I'm trying to get my hours, y'all. That's all. Just a black man trying to make it. Mm-hmm. You are not alone. Strength to carry on. Finally see the truth that a hero lies. Hallelujah. And you. Yes, God. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna throw this over here. Hopefully it don't ring too loud. Let's see.
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me.
Okay, so great. Now I need you to hold right there video. You hold right there. Let's edit this right quick. So what I'm doing is over in another part. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep it. I actually like this setup, so I just want to curve. Let me curve because we have a lot of different places. So let's curve that, and let's do this. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can swap. I like it. Okay, I don't want to curve it because I need them to be seen. I need her to be seen. Let me see. Can I add extras? She's too big for that. Her neck wide. Her neck is wide. We gotta make space for her neck. Hold on. She need more of a screen because her neck is wide. her neck wide like that. You know, their forehead is real big too. I wonder if they know who their fathers are. Because there can't be that many real men in their country. Because however they treated their women from what I've heard. Let me see. I really want this whole video to be seen. I really do. I really, really do. Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna go back to the first one, like I had it before, right? Let's go back to this one. Yeah. Let's go back to that one. We just got to go. We got to go that way. Okay. So, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to set up. Let's set up a my background video clip. Jesus, take me to the King. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do mine. I gotta redo it. I like my little logo or whatever, but I'm gonna redo it. Okay, anyway, so let's get ready to start all the little things I have going on for this. Hopefully we'll get by it and I'll chop it up and then we'll be good to go. Okay. One thing I like about my headset is that when I got this mic, I needed to get like a little cord at the bottom for the thing. And you know, everything is like USB or C or whatever, you know. And on this right here, it had like the little, the old school. I'm like, damn. So I went to Five Below today, and voila. And it's I hear myself, so it does sound better. I think on my side, I can't wait to hear the playback. It sounded good when I did a sound check. Okay, so y'all, we're finna restart. This is gonna be coverage over some things. Let's go back into this. So I'm going to reopen up. So some people that's coming in actually might be actually in a lucky space. Let's see. Let me shut this down this side. I think I'm okay now. I think we can ride now. I think everything is uploaded. Okay, so caption, great. Let's see. Can I go to default settings? Great. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be great. So let's revamp, and then we're gonna start up, and this topic is gonna be heavily about Somali and Minnesota. That's what we're gonna talk about. So, yeah. Get you a little drink or get you a smoke if you are here for the live. Because when the video come back, everybody else will get to see it right off, but we get to experience it together live. So, just child, these gonna be my live reactions. Get ready for this. Make sure I got some water. Cause baby, somebody got to say something. And I finna speak on behalf of the black community for a few minutes. One thing about it and two things for sure, y'all got us fucked up. Sure do. All right, so let's rewind. We're gonna go back into this. I just want to make sure it didn't go nowhere. So let's get this intro, and then we're gonna rock and roll. Yeah, I can do that. It just been came and gathered all of your goodness and greatness and intelligence and resilience and bitch bring it down the street and ran a stop sign to take you to. Don't you want somebody to take a bite out of you? Well, you need to join Apple today so you can have that bite taken out of you. Pray on. Oh.
She said, oh, now she started singing with you.
Just a little while longer. I have never seen no other like this motherfucker. I'm telling you, pussy so good, it tastes like water, peaches, and strawberry put together.
Give this man a round of applause.
Oh, run that motherfucker.
Facts.
Pussy that pays. Pussy so good, throw up in the air, it'll turn to
Sunshine. Okay.
Come on.
You better let the
My God,
motherfucking
today.
people know.
You let them know, best friend. Motherfuckers in town. Representing here tonight, goddamn it, way from Houston, motherfucking Texas. We are in the room.
And you know, it's nothing that I can say behind that.
I mean, it's no more introduction.
That's
to
what
the
I'm
introduction
saying.
of
You
the
gave the
introductionist.
people nothing but wrong.
I met this man. I call him Hoppo.
Sean is so right. A micro penis
Oh.
in live person. It was not. Alrighty, we are good to go. Let me check one more little link. I gotta get my internet fixed, y'all. I really do. My internet is chaos. I feel like Jesse will. Don't tell about TV. She be the same way. She be like, oh my God, my internet. And I feel you, girl. I feel her. I feel her. Listen. It'd be a drawn out thing, honey. Shit. Child, you be trying to reset it and cut stuff off just to have certain things, and before you know it, honey, your light bill $50 each. Got to be careful out here. Oh, like I said earlier, we're gonna two things can be true at one time. All righty. All right, y'all. We gotta center ourselves. I gotta center myself. I'm gonna just do it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna center myself. Okay, right. All right, we here. We ready. All right, we ready. The lights is okay. I like the lights, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn this down just a little bit because you know I'm short. I need to get me a taller chair, but right now, how the church funds are set up, we can't do that. We can't do that right now. How the church set up, we ain't nobody paid no tithes lately. Ever since they couldn't find no formula, ain't nobody been coming no more since the formula didn't make it. Ain't come to the church, so we can't afford no sit up chair. We got to adjust the camera. So I'm on two of these. So, all right, y'all ready? Let's do this. Welcome to Tank Talks TV 1. I am unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how. And today is something that I want to go over that really, really concerns me, and I hope it concerns you too. So before I start, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you. We love you. All the way to the White House.
Beyond betrayed. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump.
Okay, so let's rock. So of course you all have seen the coverage of Minnesota and what is going on. So I know you've seen a lot of different parts of what's going on with the story. And you've seen Ilhan Omar. I'm not sure if you are a TikToker, if you come across the video, or you're a YouTuber to come across the video. If you're on YouTube, then you kind of know you've seen a lot of different coverage about different things. So I want to bring you into, sometimes since our algorithms are a little bit different, It's just a little bit different. I'm gonna bring you into what I see on my side and why, of all times, right? Oh wow. Okay. Of all times, I'm gonna say this again, maybe twice, do it at this video. But of all times, I agree with Donald Trump. I know it sounds bad. I still voted for Kamala Harris, you know. But again, like I said a minute ago, two things can be true at the same time. Is Donald Trump a little racist? Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. But can he also be honest about some things that's just bluntly true? Yes, the hell he can. And can you give recognition to both things at the same time and understand what's pros and cons? Yes, I can. That's what's called intelligence. That's actually called emotional, and intellectual intelligence. But anyway, so before we just jump in, I'm gonna start the video off with this, and then we're gonna come back. So it's gonna feel like a restart because I need to. So you do YouTube. YouTube, you need to drag people in, and I've learned to do the video, so I'm gonna repeat a lot what I just said. So you is so I'm learning like you will. Hold on. You like the blue light? It's all right. All right. Ooh, let me sit up and turn around here because this is a topic for me, ain't it? Ooh, you can tell I'm sitting up. That's how I know. That's how I know. Hold on. Oh yeah, if you hear, yeah, I'm gonna hit that like or subscribe. Hit like and subscribe. Okay, so we're gonna put that up, then we can get started. And then let's do a. All right. I really want to see. What am I missing? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm missing that. Yeah, I gotta restart, y'all. That weed threw me all the way off. Child, hold on. I ain't took care of none of the church business in the opening. Mm. I'm gonna get fired on my first day. That's what's gonna happen. No, I thought I could. I can't. All right, here we go. All right. I like that. Let's change the color. Okay, my color is red. I'm the blue. Okay. All right. I know y'all go back watch slide. I'm like, this joke right here was tripped out. Yeah, he was just on my spirit to do it, y'all, so I had to do it. So, okay. Now go back to my captions. This is it. All right. Bet we set. What got me was that I didn't have none of my logos up, my colors was up, none of this shit. I also focused on making sure all the videos downloaded and it doesn't skip for the video part. Doing a live, whatever. I gotta make sure that, and it aggravates me because you gotta focus and shit too. You know what I'm saying? And I've been sleepy today. Well, I slept, so I'm up for a few minutes, but I'm ready to go take me another nap. I had ate some good food. All right, so all right, get the boogers out my eye. Okay, all right, let's roll. Go ahead, please. Mm. Oh, mm, oh, okay. All right. So this is how we're gonna restart it. Mind your business. Okay, it took me a while to get there. All right.
The mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief.
Well, then he's a fool.
Well, his police chief is also
I
saying
wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other. Look, these Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They've taken billions and billions of dollars. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, who they say married her brother. It's a fraud. She tries to deny it now, but you can't really deny it because, it just happened. She shouldn't be allowed to be a congresswoman, and I'm sure people are looking at that. And she should be thrown the hell out of our country. And most of those people, they have destroyed Minnesota, okay? Minnesota, you have an incompetent governor. You have a crooked governor. He's crooked as hell, but he's incompetent. Waltz he should be ashamed. That beautiful land, that beautiful state, it's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution. All she does is complain about this country. Without this country, she would not be in very good shape. She probably wouldn't be alive right now. So Somalia is considered by many to be the worst country on earth. I don't know. I haven't been there. I won't be there anytime soon.
These are his words.
But
Not mine.
what the Somalian people have done to Minnesota is not even believable. It's not even believable. And a lot of it starts with the governor. A lot of it starts with Barack Hussein Obama, because that's when people started coming in. And you have to have people come in that are going to love our country, cherish our country. They want to kiss our country good.
Alrighty. So that was, of course, you just heard that was Donald J. Trump. Okay. A real hood motherfucker at times, no matter what nobody says. Listen, so I agree with about 90%, which is kind of odd for me because I was definitely a Harris Walsh voter, and definitely a Democrat. I won't consider. I don't know about the whole liberal thing. I just know for me, I'm black in America. I'm a foundational black American. My ancestors from here, and that's what I know about me. So if you've seen in the news lately, um, you know, Minnesota has went, to me, just way left. Now, out of times, I say I agree with Trump on 90%. I don't think Obama would have anything to do with what's going on, because Obama, no matter what anybody says, we all know he was like the border czar, as everybody say, like, you know what I'm saying? He was chief and whatever they call him. Because he deported the most, I mean, quietly, that they had never seen numbers like that. But that was Obama thing. So, he gonna take shots at Obama. However, everything else he said is, to me, being a person, an American, a black American, a proud foundational black American, he is right. And I think that's something that we can all say, that two things can be true at the same time. Did it come off racist? Yes. That part may be a little wrong. However, what he's saying is so true. And I am flabbergasted. So What we're gonna go do is we're gonna run through a few videos, and I will stop and give you a little bit of commentary of why, um, you know, I feel this way in a way. But as we roll through, I want to go through now that we all know that Trump is starting to he's gonna start deportation in the Twin Cities, and to know that they have caused so much just you know discord and fraud and um just scheming. It just speaks to the volume of how their people are. And I've reviewed some of the videos and I've seen some of the teachings of them. And I've actually seen one video, you haven't seen it, where they were all sitting around in a group and they were teaching, and he was telling the people about Black American men, how we don't know our fathers and things like that. However, they can't stay in their own country to protect their own women. So that speaks wonders, because most of us, we do know who our fathers are. Now, we do have a lot of papas was of Rolling Stones. We do have a lot of fathers that went to go get milk. And we do have a lot of fathers that are caught up in the system. However, you would not, by way, dismissively and, manipulatively on the sly, shadedly call our women 304s in America. You have us fucked up, Somalia. Okay, kiss our ass. Okay, so Trump is right about all of that. Ilhunt, do I think yes, she should be deported. I know it sounds crazy. I know. From me coming out of everybody else's mouth, listen, I sound like a staunch Republican out of everybody. But when we go through what we go through from what I've seen on my side, you're gonna see why. But just to know that they have taken advantage of the welfare system and the system, and then to see the things that they're doing is just crazy to me. So we're gonna jump into that. So yeah, mm, let's go into this part. Um, I'm gonna play. This is one reason why this is a YouTuber, and this is what he covered. And this is going to be about this Somalian lady after being caught and things like that. So let me just jump into this. They're also asking, now that Trump is, they want us to all come together and be as one. That ain't gonna happen. Don't look for, do not look for black foundational. Okay, let's get this correct. Do not look for us to come nowhere. We ain't marching with y'all. We ain't coming to no rallies. I'm so sorry. We don't give a damn. Okay, we don't care. When y'all said when I heard one person in one of these videos say, well, yeah, we try to come together. We try to come together. And we tried, no. We tried. Okay. The thing is, you came over here. Listen, you came over here on the back of 1964 civil rights. And way before that, we had Jim Crow as well, lynching, slavery, and everything else. 400 years of that. See, let me explain something to you, Somalians, since y'all want to call us lazy and we ain't shit and we have no culture. This is our motherfucking culture. Africans too. Okay. Shout out to the motherland. If you love it, they'll stay there and build there so we can come visit you all. Work on your customer service skills with your people. Nigerians, work on your customer service skills. African, all of y'all, work on your customer service skills. Amen. Listen, let's say that. Let's go there. We're not going to you're not going to come over to our country and then mistreat us. And then you want to come. No, I need y'all to have customer service skills over in Africa. hmm Practice what you preach at home. See, over here in America, we always have this thing. We say it starts at home. Uh-huh. So you ain't got to get in black Americans' business because we take care of our own business. We can, of course, if you really get online and watch, we hold our own account, but we will cuss each other out real fast because we tired of dumb shit too that we do. But that's our business. But what you not gonna do is come over to our country and then have everybody else thinking that we the ones, the black Americans, okay, black people here, we the ones on welfare and we running the system high, and it's really most of y'all motherfuckers. Because now the news is out. Two things to be true at the same time. Trump is right. Y'all need to go. Too much fraud. I heard one brother say, "Man, I probably really can go back to Minnesota now because they had took over." That's sad. No, let's see how you can't say. Let me explain to you for Black American people. Okay, I was telling my best friend this the other day. I my okay, nobody had really. My mother was born in '56. Okay, so we know civil rights starts like '64 stuff like that. So we didn't. So really after that, but my grandmother didn't have that before that because she was born like 30 something like that. I think 1920, 1930, whatever. And so you got this generations of like coming out of slavery to Jim Crow season to this, right? So my mother, 56, her children, which is us, her children, we are the first generation where we have like full access and stuff like that, and rights, which sometimes don't feel like it, but we still. Do you realize that after 400 plus years, I'm really the first, and a lot of people don't realize that are Black. So if you're out there, you realize that it ain't been that long out. Sometimes I think with social media, we kind of lose the way and we kind of forget, and we don't realize how much time passes passes by because it seems like it's going fast, but in some ways it hasn't been that long. So don't be hard on yourself. But I will agree with Trump that we had to get this shit right here in line because you're not gonna come here and stump on the rights that Black Americans paved the way for you to get here because they didn't what we meant it for. We didn't mean it for that. We was being nice, okay, but it's over. So anyway, let's jump into this also. So as you see right here on the screen, this lady says, like this Somali lady says, like, hey, Somalians say, hey, well, y'all are just jealous. Okay. Now this is probably like a little bit right after Trump said, the things about the Somalians in Minnesota. And I want you to take this as I think it's Antonio, something like that. But look at this, let's check this video out.
Like the racists are actually just jealous of Somalis because of how successful we became in a matter of one generation. And I was watching a lot of videos that are coming up on my For You page where people are saying, how come Somalis have nice cars and we don't? We've been here like how many generations? We were born here, our ancestors are from here, but Somalis drive nice cars. This whole thing is just making me realize is jealousy. They're jealous of our success because they expect us like to be at the bottom of the bottom, right? And then we come here one generation, we work hard, we save our money. And Somalis are not the only community that committed fraud, okay?
And hold on, let me pause this. And which we have found out, baby. And which we have found out. We all know that's a lie. Okay. You came here and your people came up on the backs of programs that was not designed for you to take control over. Okay. Most of y'all have fraudulent. That's why Trump is saying like remigration, because y'all got fraudulent green cards and citizenship. Okay. That's what he's saying. But again, we're gonna continue because again, we're jealous. I'm so sorry. I have never, but I think I heard him say the same thing. But I'm gonna say this too. I ain't never seen a Black person boo nowhere. Girl, I'm from Memphis Beach. I ain't never seen a Black person who say we was jealous of no goddamn Somalia Beach. I have heard rumors of smells.
Community that committed fraud, okay? We're not all committing fraud, okay? Every community has bad apples, but they're trying to use that as leverage to hate on us, right? And attack our community. But what it is like when you're an immigrant group and you're Black on top of that and you're African, they hate you to be successful. They hate you to be successful. Now, if we were like European immigrants, like maybe Bosnians who are Muslims or Russians, and they become successful, nobody would blink an eye because they're white.
All right, so let me, because now I see Somalis starting to run in the Victim Olympics and they're blaming racism. This has nothing to do with racism, right? They want to deport Venezuelans if they're here illegally. They want to deport Guatemalans if.
And I would agree. I would agree. This right here is also above racism. The thing is, you, your culture, your people, okay, have cheated the system. Y'all have cheated the system. This is unfair. Okay. So if fraud is found, I'm mad at Tim Walls too. I'm listen. I don't give a damn. He got to take responsibility for this. Something ain't right. Okay. And from what I understand, y'all threatened him with y'all gonna say he was racist. Now he was so that's the stupid. No, no, we're not doing that, baby. Girl, fuck y'all and y'all cause.
They're here illegally. Asian people are getting deported. Africans are getting deported. And it's the same when it comes to illegal migrants with Somalis. The ignorance in this is so profound because I've never in my life, not one day, have ever heard anybody, and I travel all over. I've never heard an American, not a black person, not an American, not a white person, anybody. I've never heard them say that they're jealous of a Somali. I've never seen them say that they're checking for y'all cars or anything like that. Here's the truth. Americans are bothered by the idea that American taxpayer dollars are being leveraged in order to give other people that is not pouring into the United States of America's culture and finances and resources and improving what's happening here, but they're trying to subvert the culture in order to be Somalia while at the same time taking advantage of our infrastructure, the dedication, the motivation, everything that we've built here in the United States of America. We built with our hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears. And then you come in, disrespect us, and then at the same time take advantage of what it is that we've afforded for Americans, legal citizens. You come under.
Yes, and I would agree. And yes, okay. In the comments, you said, you know, it's like yes, this is the thing. The problem is, like he just said, you came in on the. You don't understand. You came in. Your people, y'all weren't allowed to be here until after we fought. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Same thing with Africans. Same thing he's saying with Jamaicans. It's not a. It's beyond race. The thing is, if you come over here, like you got people, you know, you're taking over full communities and things like that. You're saying you're better than Americans. This and that. This is the problem with this is okay if America doesn't owe you anything. Now I know I've heard different stories about whatever, but if you consider your country to be so great and so just Trump said.
Come over here under asylum. You come over here under temporary protective status. You come over here and you take
Mm-hmm.
advantage. And a lot of these people become legal after coming over here illegally. And then they also take advantage of birthright citizenship because now you're saying I'm a first generation born
Yes.
here and all of that stuff. That term shouldn't even be allocated or designated to you. That term is for American descendants of slaves or African descendants of slaves, people that were brought here against their will to help build up America.
There you go. And again, to the Somali baby, Somali baby with the big forehead and things like that. Listen, I know your brain is big. I need you to understand what he's saying, what this man just said. Because see, what you're doing is you're being disrespectful on so many different levels. Like I just explained to you a moment ago. I am the first generation out of from my mother to have full access to like rights after civil rights. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the so this we have my I have generations over 400 years plus of generations of my aunt that was, you know, you get it. And so our people came here, and you know, even white people know the story too because they're mad because they know that we built this country. That's how we built this country. They got 400 years of free labor. So y'all people didn't do shit. Okay, some of us, yeah, we was already here too, but still, come on now. No, you ain't gonna pay us up, black folks and Native Americans. You ain't gonna pay us up. We ain't gonna do that, baby. Let's go.
And through capitalism, America is what it is today. And so as a result, The very basic, the minimum that you can do is extend birthright citizenship and not make them illegal because they didn't ask to be here. So now you come over here and you flaunt whatever it is that you think you got, because we're not even really checking for you on the wealth type stuff. The only thing that we're really familiar with is the fraud that's been uncovered that Tim Walz, right, continues to not take accountability for. And you sit here and you say that we are jealous of you because of your success. Who you think you built that off of? Who backs you think that you got the opportunity to even do what you're doing? You didn't have to go through nothing. You didn't have to do anything. And so this level of ignorance, it shows you that they're not smarter than us. They're not better than us. And nobody is racist against you. We're talking about American culture and the importance of preserving what we deem makes the most sense. And you just a visitor. So if your people...
And it exactly what he is saying is, I don't agree with everything that he covers all the time. However, this man right here is completely exactly right at what he's saying. Okay. And I agree with him and Trump. This is a problem. Okay. So excuse us as Black Americans for stepping away and like saying, Trump, do your thing. And I'm finna show y'all the reasons why as well. Let's finish this, then we'll go to the next thing.
Come over here and they take advantage of what we've built, then at the very least you can pay homage, you can pay respect, and you could adapt to the culture and not try to make yourself out to be a victim while at the same time taking advantage of what we built for you. That is the truth. That's the reality of what I believe most Americans are thinking and saying, and what they feel when it comes to everything that's happening with Somali culture over here in the United States of America. Be thankful. And then I got the nerve to be arrogant about it.
Right. But the fact that we're brown people from Africa, you know what I mean? It kills them. Because the way we move, we don't move like we're inferior to anybody, right? And it's bothering them. And our name has reached the White House. That's how powerful the Somali community is. Wallahi, I have this thing where if Somalis
because of fraud
work together,
because
the only problem Somalis have is like, we need to build our country back. Wallahi billahi, we could have been like the most.
And they want to do it on the backs of the American dollar that they then send back to their back.
And that alone, listen. This is the problem that I have. Okay. You cannot do that. And then you're bragging. And the thing is, this is our money. Listen, I know we got our problems in America. I know we have moments we argue, we show out, we do a lot of different shit. I get that. But that's our tax dollars, bitch. And for you to be over here and for y'all to be sending over $1 billion of money back to listen. I ain't got nothing to say about what Trump saying doing. I'm not no, because you don't understand why. What happened? Let's finish this.
Back to their country. Okay.
We could have been a superpower nation. How gifted Allah has made Somalis in making money, in being successful, in being able to see opportunity everywhere they go. All right.
I wonder if that's the case, then how come they wasn't able to do it in their own country, and why is they doing it here? I'm gonna let them cook for the rest of the video, and then we're gonna come back and give our thoughts.
So there's this like guy on my For You page, and he was talking about, I used to be a handyman, and I see Somalis, they all have nice cars. And then, the hate comments were down there, deport them, do this, do that.
I got that video too, y'all.
And let me tell you something. The reason why we have nice cars, nice clothes, we look good, we're shining, we're doing that, is because we work and we don't spend our money on nonsense. We don't spend our money on like the latest fashions, the latest wig.
Okay, so listen, I want you to, while you're here right now, I want you to hold this right here in your brain, because I'm finna go show y'all something. hold this what she's saying right here about the nice cars and they house and stuff like this, right? We gonna hear another video in a minute, but hold it in your brain. So keep that there. Keep that there.
The latest, whatever. We save our money and we work as a family unit. We're not individualistic. We work as communities. We save our money and we help each other make big purchases that way. Somali community is very tight-knit. American culture is very individualistic. Everybody just, you're alone, you're expected to do everything yourself. In a Somali community, we work together. That's how we became successful fast. And we took, the opportunity.
That is not how y'all became successful fast, baby. That is not how y'all became successful fast. Y'all came over here, y'all bombarded the system, y'all lied, one of y'all leaders married her brother. A lot of y'all came in and girl, let's not.
That were given to us in this country. Is that wrong? Many immigrants before us did it. Why can't we do it? And now we're being punished for being successful too fast. That's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now they're trying to come at our community, deport them, do this to them.
Yes.
Even Somalis, wherever we go, we're still gonna be successful.
And you know what? I completely agree with you, baby. I agree with you. I know y'all can be successful. And since you feel like you can be successful anywhere, I think the most best place for you to be successful is for you to do the same thing that Black Americans did, is that we fought, even though we just shouldn't have, but we're not gonna go over that. But we all came to a conclusion of building what we had and just kind of, putting pieces together. So, I think this should be something you should be able to do and make your country proud. That's all I'm saying. Make your country proud.
Even if you deport them, they can still make money. Wallahi.
Well, let's go make it over there. So anyway, let's go move. Let's move around. I want to go to now. So now the Somalians are asking for, help, and they're asking for support, things like that. So again, and so I want to go through a video where they a reason why I feel the way I feel. Let's go. Let's check this out.
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
I don't care who said first, but we are not black. We are Somalis, we are not black. I don't know how to explain you guys this. This is like 5 years we are fighting about this topic. Let's change it, come on guys. We are not black. Me and all of my countrymen, we are not black. Come on guys. Accept the pain. Shh.
Somalis are not black. Now before you disagree with me, I just want to say, listen, right? There's no such thing as the term black. The term black only came about in colonization. I don't have to accept that, Sahib. That's why the other day when I was in a place, someone said to me, are you black? I said, I'm not black, Sahib. I don't accept that term. Because how can I or any other human being have the same skin color as this, bro? It's not possible. Can you see the correlation? It's not possible. It's not possible for someone to be a black. And before the people say, oh, you're self-hating, you hate yourself. Listen, I don't hate myself. I'm proud to be my ethnicity, but I'm not black. I am not black. I don't even agree with any term.
Okay, so to get y'all an update in the middle of this, a lot of them now, this story has changed real rapidly because a lot of them now want to be black because of deportation. So now they want to be black, and so let me clear something up for they first generation of we Black Americans, okay, we have been called many things over a period of time. We don't have to go through that. us in America, we know that this video ain't for me to explain none to America. This video is to show us to show Americans what the fuck y'all doing, and to let y'all know the reasons why y'all is fucking wrong and why we all making videos about this. Okay, this is why you see a lot of black people making videos about this. This is why we ain't saying nothing to Trump. This is why we ain't marching. This is why we ain't got nothing to say. I wouldn't give a damn if he cleared Minnesota the fuck out. I wouldn't care. That's how we feel. So again, the term black, we went from, I'm gonna go back a little bit. We was Negro, and we went to colored, and we went to, this and that. We went to African American. We can't. It was, So then Jesse Jackson, back in the day, Jesse Jackson was running for office, and Jesse Jackson, termed the thing of us being black, because we need to, and like now, which is a big problem while we're delineating, because of y'all are crowding the system, and it's making us look bad, and it ain't even us, it's y'all motherfuckers. So again, black is the term we use here in America. So again, now that you want to be black, you understand why we're black. So we're gonna be trying to drop that term. We know what happened, but we're gonna be trying to be called FBA. Y'all, let's go.
Many times, I don't believe in whiteness or blackness or any of that. I believe in ethnicity wise. So yes, I am Somali, but I'm not black. And I don't believe Nigerians are black. I don't believe South Africans are black. I don't believe Ghanaians are black. I believe, yes, we're African, but we're not black, because black was a racially used term by the colonizers to put African people down, and I don't accept that term. So before niggas say to me, oh, you're black, listen, I'm not black, right? I've never been black. So don't push that shit onto me, bro.
We're not black, we're not Arab, we're Somali. Let me start off by why we're not black. This is black, this is brown, and there's not a single person in the world that's this skin color. Do your research. Black is the absence of color. It's what you get when there's no color. It's what you get when you turn off the light. You get black. And yes, I know there's going to be those people that say Somalis or East Africans are in that racial construct, that racial typology, that racial classification. But no, who made this thing? Who made this racial classification? It was the Europeans. The white man made it. And if a white man told me I'm a prick, doesn't mean I have to go by it. In my opinion, there's not a single person on this world, whether you're West African, East African, North African, South African, or even in the Caribbean, that's black. We are not this color. We are just different shades of brown. And I believe some people, like the East Africans, don't accept what the colonial people told them they are. And other people obviously accept it, and they don't.
I agree. They black. See this right here. See now they black because it serves them a purpose, because they now know, oh, they can't. And did y'all know, in the middle of this, did y'all know that a lot of them thought we could be deported? But again, this is what they voted for.
What a colonial or the people that enslaved them calls them. So right now, you're telling me if they called you back then, if they called you you're a prick or you're an idiot, you'll just accept it right now and you say, yeah, us Africans are idiots, we're pricks. Is that what you're telling me? Do the agents call themselves yellow or red? I wonder. Now for the reason why we're not Arab, yes, we may be in the Arab League, that doesn't make us Arab. We just did that for political time. Somali people came before the Arabs. The East African people came before the Arabs. We are Cushitic people. We are Cushitic speaking people. And the Cushitic language and the Cushitic people came before the Arabs. So you can't tell me we're Arab if we came before them. We don't share the same language, and we speak the Cushitic language. We don't share the same culture. What culture do we have we've got similar to the Arab people? Come on, man. We don't share anything that's similar. The only thing that we share is Islam. And you'll find a lot of Arabs that are either Christian, Jewish, Muslim, but you will never, it's hard to find a Christian Somali or a Jewish Somali. Somalis are 99% Muslim. And even that 1% gets disowned. Shout out to Chunks.
Are Somalis considered black? I'm sorry to be the one that sparks this debate, but it has to be done. I used to be of the opinion back in the day that, of course we're black. Somalis, look at our skin tone. But as the years went on, my opinion started to change. If you're asking, are Somali's skin tone black? Then of course, yes, our skin tone is.
Got comfortable. See, let me tell you something. This is the black addiction. Excuse me, white people. You are welcome. You are welcome here, white people, as well. We are, but definitely, but you welcome them, because I want you to understand this. These motherfuckers, y'all hear this shit? Y'all hear this? See, they got too comfortable. He said he got so comfortable. He said, "Bitch, this my country. I ain't even black no more. Fuck y'all. It served them purpose at first. You see what I'm saying? They telling y'all the truth out loud."
As the years went on, it's nothing to do with skin tone, because even people who are considered black come in different shades of black. I started to realize that when people ask whether Somalis are black, it's a reference to are Somalis the same as other fellow African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, and the countries within West Africa. And then I thought, no, we're not the same as those people. Yes, we're all from Africa, but a Moroccan isn't the same as a Nigerian, and a Nigerian isn't the same as a Somali. A Moroccan isn't considered black, a Nigerian is considered black, and a Somali, for some reason, it sparks a big debate. You got Somalis who say, we're not black, we didn't go through a slave trade. I don't think going through a slave trade is what makes you considered black first. And at the same time, why are we listening to Western societies who categorize people based on their skin tones? This is a white man, this is a black man, this is whatever, this is an Arab. So my question is, because I still don't have a definitive answer, can Somalis consider themselves black?
Long story short,
don't shoot the messenger. I'm just asking.
I don't care if I'm the first person to say this, but us Somalis are not black. There's a difference between African and black. Let me ask you a question. Are Moroccans and Egyptians black? Tradition, our history, our culture are so much more different compared to these other countries that are actually black. Joshua Bill, if you're not black, what are you? I'm Somali. Let me ask you a question. If you were to see a very dark Indian man, would he be identified as a black person or just an Indian?
Bro, come on, bro. You're making me really look bad. Man, what the hell wrong with you, man? These children are crazy up in here. Listen, bro. If you have black skin color, you are black. You don't see my face. You don't see your own face. What's going on? Somalis are black. They are both African and black. They are African because Somalia is in Africa. And they are black because we have black skin color. Black is not an... Being black is not a race. It's not an ethnicity. It's a skin color. So if you have black skin color, you are black. I don't care what country you're from. India, Pakistan, Tajikistan. I don't care. It does not matter. If you have black skin color, you are just black. You cannot decide what skin color you have.
I just have say I know black. You just got all your friends
these
say they know
people are
black.
showing and saying these Moroccans
All of them
black.
say they know black.
These are not native Moroccans or Egyptians. These are the native Moroccans. Have you ever seen them? These are the native Egyptians. You don't see, and you will never see them because they don't show. They will never show you. You don't understand what's going on in this world. You just talk.
That's not the problem, sir. That's not the problem, sir. Our problem is this. Try to do this late. Because I'm about to start getting real blunt. I don't give no fuck about this, sir. What we saying is, sir, is that we understand Egyptians. We have been in pyramids. We understand it's different cultures, different races, different things like that. We understand it. That is not our topic of discussion. Our topic of discussion is if this is all the things that you want to account to, what Trump is saying. Let me, explain to you what he's saying in the ghetto way. He's saying go back and do that shit there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got 1 point some billion, you're almost 2 billion, maybe a little bit more. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We can't get the money back. So do that over there. You know what I'm saying? And we still accept it, we're gonna keep it in our history books, things like that. We love that. However,
Learn. Don't just talk. Learn. Somalis are black. And ethnically, they are part of Cushitic group. Afar, Oromo, Somalis, all this group. This guy is from Afar. He's an Afar guy. These guys are Oromos. I am a Somali.
they out online telling us this, and we
Do
don't
you see the
know about all
difference?
this, y'all.
I don't. So I don't understand what you guys trying to find. You are just trying to be someone else. You just trying to be Arabs or something else. I don't understand what's going on up in here.
We are.
As a Somali Bantu woman, I hate when an ethnic Somali person is like, oh, we're all one. We're all one. We're not. We are not one. We try to be one. We are only one to y'all when it benefits you guys. It is nothing wrong with saying I'm Somali. Yes, I am Somali. I'm a Somali woman. But I'm also I'm Somali Bantu. Because y'all don't have any problems with pointing out your ethnic groups and your clans. But as soon as we do it, it's a problem. We are Somali Bantu. Our accomplishments are not your accomplishments. Because whenever you guys have an accomplishment, you do not share it with us. Whenever you get an opportunity,
Let me pause you, baby. Again, we don't share it with you because it's not yours. This again is America. We look ghetto. Maybe sometimes we America because we rip the A off the front this whole and we throws down between us. However, that's American business. Okay. You cannot use in because it's a lot of inventions that came from Black American people, baby. Gather it up. A lot of inventions that you use today came from Black American people. Let's not forget your history. Okay. Okay. Like that, like they said, it's not what we can do for you, but what can you do for your country? My God, today. Assalamu alaikum, salaka salam. Okay. Y'all know so much religion. You know so much religion. Your head wrapped tight in religion, and you have and the harvest is plenty, and the laborers are few in your community. This is the problem that we're saying. Don't play with me. Get up out of America business. This our shit.
You don't share it with us. You don't help us in any way, shape, or form. But yet, every time we got something going on, oh, we're one. No, we are not. Somali Bantus have gone through so much. Our people came to the U.S. and started getting actual opportunities starting in 2000s. Y'all held us back for years and years, and we've endured so much. But because till now, we're going through so much injustice in Somali from the same clan. Every once in a while, y'all want to throw the "we are all Somalis, we're one." Then treat us like one. We are not only one when it benefits y'all. Do you know how much money we put into y'all's businesses and your
No, 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 no. I'm gonna pause you again. I'm gonna pause you again because see, baby. Y'all, we gotta go get her. I gotta go check her head wrap. That motherfucker wrap real tight. I swear to God. That shit got her head tight. It's tighter. It's tighter than them braids in Alabama that girl had on her head from the braiding shop. Lord Jesus, the ring light even going out. It's so tight. Listen, baby, I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
pockets, the hapshils, the Somali stores, the grocery stores, the Somali clothing mall. We are only one when you're benefiting from it. But the second we need y'all, where the hell are y'all? The second we need y'all, where the hell are y'all? All the injustices y'all see, and this is, mind you, this is not a Somali ethnic hate train. I understand there's a whole bunch of beautiful Somali people out there that, that are kind-hearted, that are not prejudiced and discriminatory against Somali Bantus. But I feel like if you're not speaking on injustices in the community, then you're just one of those people. And I said what I said. Because you're not going to tell me and sit here and tell me, oh, we are one. But when our people are getting killed, when our people are getting enslaved, when our people are getting raped and being treated wrong, y'all don't speak up. So you are the problem as well. And it's okay for us to have our own something. But when the second we have our own something, you want to come in and be like, oh, we're one. But the second it doesn't benefit y'all, oh, we are jarirs. The second y'all don't like something that we're doing, we're jarirs. But the second y'all benefit from it, we're one. Nah. I'm Somali Bantu. Yes.
Okay. Um. My God today. My God today. My God today. My God today. Baby, I want to tell you, if you ever see this right here, baby, fuck you. You don't grasp the disrespect you done gave to everybody over here in America. Okay. I'm not sure if I know God is not a mistake maker. Okay, God doesn't make mistakes. So he made y'all heads that round for a reason that I would pretty much be assured that it would hold a lot of more knowledge than we could all gather here in America. And they say two heads are better than one. And I think two heads of y'all would make four. And with y'all being able to have the head size and the knowledge and the power and the strength to come here in the 2000s, Baba Sata. Ashalakali Shalak Shalakalam. Shalakalakalakalakalam. Whatever the hell y'all say. Um, and for your people to gather, I think you should be smart enough to recognize, baby, that you should be able to go back and tell your men in your country that are doing those things to you. You see what I'm saying? You're not experiencing those things here in America. Okay. You're saying those things are happening to you in your country. Hallelujah. And I think you need to go back and fix those things in your country. You see what I'm saying? The men, see, the men over there are so wrapped in their religion, and they're so tight, and they over here in America being so bold, and they're stealing in there, they're stealing from the system, things like that. Your men are becoming not men. Okay, I am a gay man, and I have more man in me than the men that over there with the Muslim religion on their side, and all the men that are there. I got more of a backbone, more nuts than any of your men, because I would not dare do the things to women that they have done to your country. But guess what? I'm an American, so that ain't my business. But I think you should take a stand like Ilhan, just not in America. You should take a stand and help your country. Now, moving forward on that, because she would not do us in America. I'm so sorry. She would not do us. Get the fuck on. I'm sorry. You ain't, y'all ain't black. Y'all don't, you not finna come over here and disrespect. You can't come over here. You can't come over here and disrespect black folks in America. Use the systems, make us look bad, do all the shit, take over a whole city, do most of your shit fraudulent. And I don't give. You said the 2000s, y'all didn't fight for nothing. You know how you got here, baby? Because our ancestors, they had dogs sicked on them. They was beat. They beat the fuck out of Rodney. They killed every leader that we had. Okay, everything that we built. Okay, let me tell you what black people went through. Everything that we built. Okay, this is just history. Everything we built to separate ourselves, they said we couldn't get. Okay, they burned it down. Okay, then they flooded the city. They made cities into lakes. Okay, baby, and then after that, nothing worked. They built the wall straight. Oklahoma, they burnt the whole city down to the everything. So everything the black people. So we decided after many years of trying to, you know, do it on ourselves, we had to weave ourselves into the Constitution and into the rights, because it was what we did this. Okay, and your people came, a little late to the party. After everything was built and all the balloons and all the settlements and all the paperwork was signed, your people came over here, wrapped in their sheets of clothing. So yeah, I agree with Trump a little bit. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's my piece on that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. And I wouldn't really normally agree with Trump, you know what I'm saying? But this right here really struck me, because how dare y'all? So next, let's move into the last part. And I'm gonna chop this up and put it back. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the comments. Y'all are so funny. Y'all laugh. You feel like, what the fuck? This nigga is going out. Listen, I ain't with it. Listen, we got our own problems, America. We know how white folks is. White folks know how we is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But you can't come into the community to take over. You flood our neighborhoods with all your stores. We support all your businesses. We do everything. And then you come over here and you be rude to us. It makes no sense. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna be mean to the people that paved the way for you, go back and figure that out back at home, baby, because the customer service is not right. Y'all got to be humble, but that class that they need to start, that class for humbleness starts back over there. Sweep around your own front door. Sweep around now. Tired of y'all shit. So anyway, I want to get to the part where this is the part I'm gonna get to. This is the last part. So of course I want to get the view on some of our brothers and sisters, what the black folks say, because what they got to think about it. So this is like a small clip of what they got. It's a lot going on, but you can go on TikTok or YouTube and see what they got to say. But this is what some of our people are saying around the country. Check this out.
Those Arabs and them Muslims that be in corner stores in the hood do not like black people. Especially when they find out you a black person that can count your money and ain't gonna put up with they smart remarks, oh yeah, they definitely don't like you. Because why I done went to my local corner store, right? 3 times in a row, these Arabs done charged me more than what the price of my stuff really was. So the 3rd time they did, I just said something. I'm like, what's going on? I said, do you think I'm slow? Do you think I can't count or something, bro? Put the right price up there. Then he got it to where you can't see the numbers on the register and shit when he ringing it up. He just ringing it up. And then they be so quick to throw the receipt out. He said, oh, no, my bad. No, it's not your bad, bro. Stop all that playing with me mentally, man. And then I go back. Look, I go back. You get what I'm saying? He give me a receipt, but I get me some BLKs. You know what BLKs is? You know what BLKs is. Why he gonna throw them at me on the counter? He gonna throw them on the counter. So I said, hey man, get me a bag, put my stuff in the bag. He said, oh no, I can't put it in the bag. You put it in your own bag. I said, nah. If I was to show out in here, you really mad because I caught you trying to cheat me out of my money. So I took 2 quarters out of my pocket. I said, now, if I paid for something and I just threw these quarters at your chest, would you like it? He said, no, we better than that. I said, okay, so next time put my product that I buy in my hand if it's coming from behind the counter. Keep y'all eyes out on them. Bro, I'm telling y'all, they do not like black people, and when they get a chance, they will cheat you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, brother, we are here. Listen, brother, we are spreading the word across the world. We know, brother, we are hearing your call. Hopefully everybody is using these videos to get the message across. Except Africans over there, y'all Africans, can y'all please stay off? I'm gonna say this in the middle of my video because for some reason I'm seeing like a lot of Africans covering all our business over here, and I don't know what's going on, but y'all have enough coverage going on in Africa. Now, not to be rude to y'all, we love y'all. If so if y'all over here, that's great. But if you over there in Africa, could you please stop covering American shit and getting $1 because y'all don't give a damn about what's going on with black people? And on behalf of us, stay the fuck out of our business and stay off YouTube with all our clips and all our American clips from our people. Okay, because I see what y'all doing. You getting $1 off of YouTube. Okay. And the thing is, I'm passionate about what's going on because I know who my ancestors were. I know who my grandma is. I know who the fuck, like I know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from here. And I know even white people, they understand this too. And it's upsetting because, like, if nothing else, hey. So anyway, I want to say that in the middle of my video in case one of them want to chop it up and go play it. This will pop out. Hey, how you doing? Anyway, yeah, we heard you, brother. Let's go to this.
I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I do not care what party you are associated with. At the end of the day, we have to put America and Americans first. Regardless of who you like, regardless of how you feel about our current administration, we need to come together as Americans and put America first. We should not have individuals holding seats in our offices that come from other countries. If you are not a natural born American citizen, you should not be able to participate in our politics. Because as we see what's going on in Minnesota, those Somalians, yeah, they did everything for Somalia under the name of a representative who has Somalian background. No shade to all Somalians, but we should not have these type of things going on in America. At the end of the day, it's America and Americans first. So whenever we go through these polls and we vote blue no matter who, just make sure that they're natural born Americans. Blue no matter who, red no matter who, just make sure that they are American.
And I agree 110%. 110%. 110%. I agree. She's right. Listen, I mean, 2 things can be true at the same damn time. Okay? Trump can be a racist and sometimes ignorant and sometimes fall asleep during the meetings. But however, the man is right on this. Listen, he's right. Listen, my hands are lifted up. My heart is ready to receive, okay? A blessing from the Lord. I have nothing to say. It's just what it is, So, yeah, let's finish up what they got to say.
In Minnesota, like over billions of dollars. Allegedly, Tim Walz knew everything about it. Like over 400 whistleblowers from DHS, Minnesota DHS, reported to him like, hey, we're being scammed. We think something fraudulent is happening. And instead of Tim Walz being on board with them and investigating the fraud, he retaliated against them, systemically isolated those employees, and he lowered the safeguards on these programs where you could even take advantage of them even more for over 2 years. And this is how all this money accumulated, this scam, scamming taxpayers out of hundreds of millions of dollars up to billions plus, because he lowered all the safeguards, all the protections. Like, he welcomed fraud. Even one of the fraudsters that got caught up, the people who scammed, these programs, he honored them with like some type of refugee award. Now Tim Walz is under investigation. But yeah, over 400 employees, DHS employees, came to Tim Walz and pointed out the fraud, but he just let it go on for years.
So arrests have amped up in Michigan in regards to Muslims by ICE agents. And I just want to leave you guys with this audio.
Make one thing very, very, very clear. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Kamala Harris doesn't win. Vote for, if you want Donald Trump to win, say that. I will vote for Satan if I have to. I don't care who we got to deal with for the next 4 years, as long as you muckers know that you fucked up and you guys are going to deal with some type of repercussion for what happened for the last 10 months.
If you like it, I love it.
I just want.
And my thing is this: do you hear? Yes, I agree, D. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want nobody to say nothing. But listen, I agree. All right, I agree. But at the same time, you can't. And you know what I'm saying? Sheriff, yes, Sheriff X3. Yes, I agree. I agree. Listen, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is sad. This is a sad day in America. Like, listen, for the first time ever, I was real shocked, real talk. Like, I'm listening, no lie. We could put them Epstein for a few minutes for what we seeing right now and how they speak, how bold they are, how they, they're telling us across the news that they ain't got to go nowhere. This is and that. That is crazy to me. Crazy to me. We could put them Epstein files to the side for a few minutes. Okay? We could put them Epstein files to the side for a few minutes. My opinion. Let's finish this, then we're going to go to the last thing.
Hey, I told y'all about them fucking Somalis in Minnesota, G. I told you so. Them motherfuckers are not good people. They don't give a fuck about America. They don't give a fuck about nobody else but them. Not only that, they've been robbing the taxpayer. Ilhan Omar need to take her ass back to Somalia with her incestuous ass. Y'all know she married her brother, right? That's not alleged. The bitch married her brother. That's fraud. At the very least, it's fraud. But check this shit out, man.
On Truth Social that he will terminate the temporary protected status for Somalis in Minnesota. In his post, he says the reason is, quote, Minnesota, under Governor Walz, is a hub of fraudulent money laundering activity. I am, as the President of the United States, hereby terminating, effective immediately, the temporary protected status, TPS program, for Somalis in Minnesota. Somali gangs are terrorizing the people of that great state, and billions of dollars are missing. Send them back to where they came from. It's over, President DJT, end quote.
Now that they done canceled protected TPS, temporary protected status of the motherfuckers, yeah, they in a tizzy right now. I might move back to Minnesota. Minnesota might be a nice place to live now.
Another Somalian scam in Minnesota, but this couple got away with $7.2 million. After going to court and being convicted, the judge overturned it. They had a home health care business for 2 years without a physical address, like without a building, but a P.O. box. They overcharged Medicaid, overbilled them, didn't have documentation for the services that they provided. All this was provided in the courtroom, and the judge said, nope, we're going to overturn the decision of the jury. So they got away with $7.2 million.
Sarah, I think, yeah, Sarah West, the judge in Minnesota, Democratic judge in Minnesota, and then this is what the husband. I can't click out his first name right, but Youssef, last name. Yeah, crazy. So they no accountability. You could go to Minnesota, scam millions of dollars, and you could get away with it. This is easier than robbing a bank. This is easier than robbing a bank, just falsifying a couple of documents, and there you go. You can have millions of dollars in Minnesota.
I'm from Minneapolis, and Somalians are just part of the culture here.
So as we get ready to end, almost at the end of this, so I remember earlier I told you we was gonna hold. I want you to highlight and hold the image in your head earlier of the girl that was saying that yes, we have nice cars, yes, and she was saying like it was a handyman talking about you know basically she was better than him and that because they work hard, this and that. So it's always two sides to a motherfucking story. It is so glad that the internet always comes through. Okay. Beyonce internet is always hot, honey. So check out reasons of why his side of the story after what she said. And then we're gonna go back.
As far back as I can remember, I've always seen Somalians. And in these past 5 years, the population increased so much. It went from seeing them to them feeling like the majority a lot of places that I go. And also over the past few years, I've noticed that I see a lot of them with new cars. So I'm a handyman, and I worked on a lot of Section 8 housing to make sure they're up to standard. And one thing I've noticed when I go see Section 8 houses, one, it's usually a Somali family. And what I mean, usually it's 9 times out of 10. And those houses usually have new cars in the front. I mean cars with an S, multiple new cars. And what I mean usually is like 8 out of 10 Somali houses, I've seen that. And I always wondered how someone on Section 8 can afford multiple new cars. I just couldn't put it together. So now finding out about this fraud stuff makes so much sense. And you know who I feel bad for other than me for paying for that shit with my taxes? Is Somalians who came here on the up and up and who didn't break the law. Because as a black man, I know how it feels to be judged because someone else with your same skin color did some stupid shit that you wouldn't approve of. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, but one thing I do know is I've been saying for years we need to kick Tim Walsh out because he knew about this shit from the beginning.
And that is what it mother freaking is. Okay? That is what it is. That just is what it is. There is nothing left really to say to the Somali community in Minnesota. On behalf of America, on behalf of black people, I can definitely speak for us. I don't know about white people. I think they on Trump's side the strong way. But I will give you a line or a grace of offering you prayer and good tiding. Um Peace and prayers and peace. Um, but I hope that y'all be able to understand the reasons of why this is happening. If you all have not seen the other video, they did vote for Donald Trump in Minnesota. There was a big video as well. Hopefully if you see this video, you understand why of all people, this little gay black man of all people, okay, the Democrat, okay, a Kamala Harris voter is definitely on Trump's side with this. Because again, two things can be right at the same time. This is America. And I think on this, yes, I mean, all of us will put down our thing and say, listen, hold on, because that's definitely not right. So whatever Trump decides to do, I mean, that's his business, but it's a lot of fraud. And like the girl said, Trump, if you out there, she did state from the 2000, we need to go back because it's some fraud, and that's not fair for black people, especially who built neighborhoods and communities and things like that. And if you come into neighborhoods and you treat our people badly, or you rip them off, like they're saying, and their voices need to be heard. And so yeah. So anyway, that was it. So if you've caught up now, that is the coverage that I have seen so much on the Minnesota thing. So yes, Ilhan, baby, no shade, but you need to go home, baby. This is bad. Okay, get out of here before Trump get your ass out of here. I prefer, if I was you, I would resign and get the hell out, because I would know, because like listen, when Trump is seeing that the Black Americans are not saying anything about it. He see that we're in Trump watches social media more than okay, we all know that. And he's seeing this. So yeah, he as he said right now, he's going full throttle, and people trying to figure out, why is he being like this? Why is he so aggressive? Because he sees that across the internet that Black people agree with him. So he like, hell yeah. Since they agree, I finna go in. Cause we can't deport us. You know what I'm saying? We got our own, we'll go back to fighting after y'all we get done with this. Cause this right here is a pause moment. Because for y'all to be that large a number, and that's not, and then for you to be refusing, no. Before I go, this is one thing that I wanted to show you all. And this is where Tim Wiles, I listen, Tim Wiles, I was liking you, you know what I'm saying, but you need your ass kicked. This is America. Okay, I want to show you all something. This is a picture of the flag for Minnesota. I'm not sure if you ever seen it. Check this out. Let's see. Have you ever seen the flag for Minnesota? This is the flag for Minnesota. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Because see, this piece over there, this side, that piece is to the left. That is the Somalian flag, and they mix it in with this. So they gave them their flag. Now, you mix this in, and it's after months of debate and thousands of submissions. Minnesota has unveiled a new flag to replace the design by many Native Americans considered offensive. Um, that could be true too. Two things I said. Two things were true at one time. This was in December. This is like 2 years ago. The proposed state flag, which features a white 8-pointed star against a dark blue background shaped like a state, was revealed on Tuesday. The special commission approved that it was designed was the ode to the Minnesota's motto of the Star of the North. It added to the light of representative state waters and things like that. Da, 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 da. So anyway, this is the old flag, I guess, So, I think they found that flag. Let me see. Can y'all see this? Yeah. This is the old flag. So I guess they found that flag to be offensive. I understand that. I don't know history behind it. That's yeah. But anyway, yeah. So yeah. So yeah. I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, it's just this a little much. This is America. Okay, no shade. This is America. So anyway. Hit like, hit subscribe. Tell me what you think. If you got to see this video just live, but if you're watching the video back, from the video that I've chopped, give me your opinion. Let me know what you think about all of this. And are you shocked that I agree with Trump? Maybe so, because a lot of stuff I don't agree on. But like I said again, man, listen, you ain't fit come over here and do my people like that. So